Well, hello people of YouTube and Internet, I'm GDP, back with another drawing project on my thumbnails. Yes, again, we're slightly delayed, I'm making my thumbnails. Plus, can maybe this deal will get bigger, because again, I kinda have to work tomorrow. And while I'm working, the only thing I can do, like, maybe check the video, upload it, and then maybe add some details. But mostly, like, record or fix. Okay, I can fix, like, just one edit and that stuff. So mostly, again, what can I say? It's kind of old because again, thumbnails and again the news about the work. Well, again, it's like not a big news, but I changed my career, changed my job, and right now kind of trying to figure out my schedule for best profit and best work ever. So yeah, but I'm still figuring out. I think I'm still not at a solid point because kind of today I want to make this video, but I kind of make it like very late. There's a chance I again will miss a couple of days of uploading us. But on this note, let's not make this awkward, so we will go right bloody now. Okay, so the next one with my gameplay of Perfect Vermin. Yes, you didn't hear this game for a while. Mostly because I didn't play this game for a while, because most of this game it's kind of already beaten and now 100%. So, it was 100%, it was my stream. And yes, I didn't stream for a while. Okay, most of the reason I did not stream, because again, with my Hiatus news, I kind of overreacted a little bit. Totally from its Hiatus, which again will last for 12 months, which again a very big number of days. It's within 1 year. Again, I did kind of panic, I kind of thought, oh man, I'm not able to make videos for 1 year, which again very sad and very depressing, because I like making videos, and stopping I don't want to. And also kinda, okay, it was some exceptions and I kinda did accept it, but again, I didn't want to have contents which again was unable to watch, like I didn't want to have unlisted video, or have a project which again not public. So, kinda stopped streaming because, I don't know, I want to play some new stuff. Plus, I have very strong desire to play lots of new stuff and not start a new stuff. Like my new game rush, well, start playing and not return to the game after a year. But I think it's not happening. I mean, I get a news that it's not happening, but who knows? Maybe something will change and who knows. But again, for now, everything is fine. On this note, because I didn't play this game for very long, the reason I did not play this for very long, okay, I think I didn't play this game because first of all, this game is always glitches with me at the first time. So kinda desire kinda get killed there. But also, I want to do other games which again are very easier and they are very close to ending. So it will be Alpaca Stack, other games and etc, etc. So for this one would be that me and the guy whose name I don't remember, I think it was said in the game. And again, cutting corners, not doing lots of parts, and again, the simple skeleton of me. But say this thumbnail is like very simple and again not much. I mean, I think the guy look not so great, while the skeleton me look fine. Although I kind of still trying to figure out how to draw a nice skeleton. I like really want to draw a very realistic skeleton, but I have no idea how to do this. So I just do a cartoony skeleton. A little jawline down there, because again I want to add the beard, and once I get jackhammer, and again as early it was a copy of previous one. Well, not a full copy, it's like different, but again, the idea would be to be the same location and in the same pose, but again I'd be dead. Because again I didn't play this game for a while. On this note, well, it was interesting implementation, get some achievements, and again we'll continue playing it, but after some times. But return to this game was pretty fine, and plus again I kinda did sorry the fixed mistake with my arrows. I mean it still exists, but again, yeah, it still exists and sometimes will come back might be late because for instead of the problem with elevator I now have problem. So I just replace one glitch with the second glitch. And I kinda drop college to the bottom. Not remember some college still at the top, so I have to check. But I think I start mumbling a lot. Maybe some water. I don't know, I'm like very nervous. Although okay, the reason why I'm nervous because I kinda want to make this video earlier. But I get distracted by montage of my gameplay video, and montage took longer than expected. Plus uploading it, plus making the thumbnail, I wasted lots of time today. And I kind of plan to make this video as well and maybe upload it on tomorrow. But I think it will be delayed. So, kinda, yeah, kinda want to make hurry up and get this video, but again I think hurry up, kinda doing my voice problem. So next thumbnail will be for reaction of animation Mike and Zach. Mike and Zach. I'll get some water and maybe cool down a little bit, because I'm bloody Russian as hell. So the next one will be in the theme of me making my characters in art style of the series I was reacting to. Which again, by animation, again I did this art style multiple times. Which again, very simple, it was pretty nice. So in this one, the joke will be the fact I never know what spy animation real name actually is. I think it's Mike. And also, I watched the series, I didn't know it was actually real people. I thought it was just cartoony characters. But no, it's actually Zach and his friend. Mike and his friend. I kind of see confusing them. Well, bloody hell, okay, I first didn't know who was exactly for animation. I guess it was a blue guy. Which again is responsible, which again doesn't make sense that Pi will actually be not a responsible guy. But also, like, again, yeah, that's the whole point. I did this art style so many times that I already got nothing to explain. Also, again, this art style is just circular eyes, no nose, and again, body proportion. But I would say I'm still stuck at body proportion. Most of my arms are traveling and sometimes my body. But I think I usually get the face right. Like, I think the face is always right with my art style camelling. Again, camelling is a nice word to say copying. And again, I don't know, I still would say you can tell it's not original. I would say my level of being chameleon is not improved. And I actually watched fan comics, which again was nice-ish chameleon-ish. Well, except for live action. Man, it's impossible to get live action into comics mode. Imagine how hard you have to draw. And on this note, that will be my positive self, which again get confused by who's Mike is, and by animation because I was reacting to his channel. I kinda still call him by animation, because I've been calling him by animation for this long, and like learning his name actually does not change nothing. I don't know, like with some YouTubers I learn the real name and will go by freaking the real name more often. Like I would say Brian instead of Terrorizer. But maybe I just go by something easier to say, because I would say, nah, Terrorizer, or well, Brian easier to say than Terrorizer. And who else? Evan I call it Venus. But I think it's more iconic. Marcel, yeah, I call him Marcel. Yeah, for now just Venus Gaming Team. Who else? Well, James. Okay, James I kinda combine two together. Like, I go by his real name and Sal was his name. Oh, just shortened to Odd. But on this note, the joke is pretty explanatory. Did the eyebrows, which again on the eyes, did the little eye changes. Okay, with Mike arms, I did them very slender. For now, again, I'm very bad with arms. The body a little bit bendy, again, my typical art style, like lots of bendy lines, being close-ish enough, but again, also fire-ish enough. But on this note, the next character, or I mean the next thumbnail, will be a very simple one, and again, my new OC. So let's see and introduce you to him. So we need the new OC, Anxiety Me. So I guess first it will be just like a very nervous version of me who was paranoid and bloody concerned. The reason I draw him, okay, first of all, it was playing of Beholder, and I kinda was stuck in Beholder, and kinda get to that end, where I can get from this loop, and kinda will be in the loop of my death, because again I can get more money, I have my teammates, and my family all dead, so I kinda like get the worst ending possible. It's not even an ending, it's just me being not able to play this game anymore. Again, yeah, I do get the worst ending at the first time. Actually, for now I don't play lots of games with multiple endings. Maybe I do play them, but again, for now I just not in this ending state. I mean, for now on the Stick to the Man I finished, but it's again one lineage game. But on this note, it will be just me having a bad day, and again, anxiety stuff, which again trapped on that stuff. But again, okay, I can maybe post this thumbnail, but again, I can't want to make this new character, and I have other characters who I want to make, but for now, I have no reason to make him. For my fun ideas, there's not much to do there. So I guess this is my first ever, well the newest for now, and again there's one more to call, but I have to find a nice moment for him. And also, that was Beholder, so the exact thumbnail will be with Carl. I mean, most I think all my Beholder thumbnails, except for the one, was Carl, and he's the main goal. So I kinda did the little bit effect of the new character. I was kinda thinking about making him the Beholder Asta, but I thought, nah, let's show him in the real true form. So on this one, I guess I'd give him whitish eyes. Again, not to be white, again, not something which is negative self, but again I want to be white. I don't want them to be grayish, I want them to be white, but again white is not so great, so I add this little bit pinkiness to it. But now I probably will bring him back to collect the color of his eyes because it's like very unique. I think it's like whitish purplish, so kinda for me, and again the white I want. But on this note, he will also be wearing a robe, have these little letters on his neck, and it was supposed to be like cut A, but kinda look like H. I don't know, maybe that'll be double meaning, I'm still not sure. And once again, he will be laying on this Beholder background, which again I usually do for Beholder. Once again, just simple thumbnail, and again also just exists to introduce the new CMA. But on this note, not much to it. I mean, it's like very simple. There's not much comment on it. I mean, I did little interesting effect with legs, he will be wearing robes. Again, I think he will be like very shy and very talk science me. So again, he's that part of me which again very silent and does not talk much, and again also paranoid very much. So yeah, that will be the part of me that you can like read. So this one, the next thumbnail will be for Sunset Paradise. Very interesting thumbnail, very nice thumbnail. And again, I can see a little bit minus idea, which again I will talk about later. So let's go right now. As you can notice, I stopped using the red background. Okay, I did not stop using it fully, but I'm not trying to mix up a little bit. But for now we'll play with reds, redness, orange and stuff like this. But then sometimes I will go to blue, greenish and that stuff. So mostly I decide to play with my thumbnails background. Which again, gotta help me identify the video and identify the video, which again video I make a video I didn't make. And also on this note, it will be thumbnail which again does not have my main characters because I didn't figure out what to make them do. So with the thumbnail which again have the characters of the show. It will be Maggie and Ori. Once again the main shock because the house get burned. I think that's the idea of me looking at the house getting burned, but again I thought it would be not nice to put myself there. So again it will be Maggie and Ori watching the house to be burned. Okay, with Maggie, I found the reference image and I was trying to be close to this reference image, but this reference image was them falling down. So again, maybe hair was kinda in a falling down position. And then I sometimes realized it and I just had to remove it and do her hair going down. But again, I kinda have to figure out the way how her hair looked down on my own because I didn't find nice reference image. I mean, there's the reference image in the original show, but I found something more cartoonier. And once again, being like very close to the original as much as I can. Although there will be some minus. First of all, minus will be I give them the eye pupils. I think in the original one they just have pure like eyes. And when they show just little circle with whiteness inside. So pupils are not canon to the show. I don't know, I just forget this fact. Well, dude will notice this fact. Again, in the thumbnail watch they have colored pupils. Not even colored pupils, they have colored eyes. Not fully, but in some areas. Plus again for Maggie, okay, the first minus will be the fact that I didn't color her back of the hair, so she doesn't have her long hair on the back. Again, the minus I noticed only when I finished this montage, and this not montage, this thumbnail, and I put it on my YouTube already. And in a couple of days I did notice it. For burping. Plus maybe I did the hair a little bit wrong. And maybe the cat does not natural way. I don't know, it's like trying to figure out how to draw characters from this perspective. But again, can give respect to creators, although again they skilled and I'm not skilled, so obviously why the better. But on this note, man, not much can say. For now it's just drawing Maggie, drawing her squid thing. Again, not so perfect because again these details I not very good at. Oh, also making the short drawing. Honestly, I wanna okay, they probably like okay, to make it simple I would probably like make a short drawing, put on some layer, copy it, and then when I need it I just bring it up and put on a character. So I decided to cheat like this. No, I did not decide to do like this. If I ever make a comics and I have a characters who have a unique short with some unique drawings, I just make a copy of this drawing and just paste it on the characters whenever I want to. And again, transform it to be in a shape or direction I need it to. Once again, on this note, the body, I kind of want him to be low, like he will be low. But also I want to be somewhat seeable. Okay, I usually want him to be like what I do with greedy stuff, like just his eyes or nose or that stuff. But then with Maggie and the side difference I usually have, I have no idea how to place him much nicer. So originally I just want to go with Ori as simple as I can. So I decide to cheat on him to make him less detailized. But then I see that there's no nice way to put him, so I decided to add some more details to him. Again, did not exactly ruin the character. But on this note, man, I have not much to say. Maybe I can talk about this episode. But for now I still Meta Run is better. But Sunset Paradise have its own unique charms. It's like very, it's not just, it's funny YouTube videos in real life or funny YouTube videos in the series. Again, I don't know, just I mean, I think every village production series always have this internet humor, with Sunset Paradise being the typical SNG4, with Meta Run to be gaming humor, and with Murder Drones internet humor, like specific internet humor. They're making a new show, but again I didn't watch any trailers and I want to watch the first episode before I watch the trailers. But on this note, also, I kinda need to watch NsBR some more. Okay, right now I'm kinda late with my schedule, so an NsBR video will be very long because I make two versions. But again, will be version with me voicing it, and the version will be not voicing it. But again, me voicing it will be some extra times. So I will react to NsBR when I get a little bit ahead of my timeline or my deadlines, because I'm bloody late with my deadlines. I mean, for my gameplay channels, there's tons of 3 videos in advance. Okay, 2 videos in advance and I need to check the third one. And again, I will be in advance of a couple of days. Okay, I will upload, make more. Will be in advance for 2 videos. We'll try to get farther, but again, that's how in advance I will be. With my reaction channel, I'm not advanced at all. Like, I make 1 video for 1 day and upload it. And like, maybe you get early access to Patreon for 1 day, but again, I'm like very late with my deadlines. So for now, I need to bloody make lots of reaction, and for now we'll go with simple content, which again is to montage and no extra work. So kind of will go with this one. Which again, sorry, but I will go with this one. And for now we'll upload for 1 video. But again, I kinda did have desire to bloody go with videos. I did have desire to start uploading videos for 1 day. But for now, because of my current situation, well, because I get in a job and again it's like 2 days of work and 2 days of day offs, I don't have the time to make my own videos. Plus again, the odd ones on video kinda did kill off for time. So kinda, I will only make long videos when I have lots of spare time to have. So on this note, before I did exactly the same eye effect they have in the show with Maybe I give you pupils. Simple background because I didn't want to do nothing hard with backgrounds. Again, did little bit lighting effect to show that they're looking at the burning house. I'm not sure can you tell it or not. Don't worry, because I put him in this way, I decided to finish his mouth. I kind of want to do him just eyes in the circle, but I decided to finish him a little bit. His octo thing, I think it's a wrong angle, but again, I have no idea how to make a nice looking angle. Well, let's start. Not much can say, so the next thumbnail will be... Actually, I kind of like the way I did the Maggie little octo thing. I mean, I don't know, I see some imperfection, but I think it's like the closest I can get. Which again look pretty lovely. And they look lovely. I mean, I wouldn't say they look like exactly in the show, they look like a pun if I make. They can tell it's not canon. But again, this could be misunderstanding. Well, nah, it's totally not canon, you can tell it's not canon. But on this note, also yeah, Maggie here, you can see that I did do them on the back. And I was thinking about it, I forgot. But on this note, the next one will be for my reaction for SATINA. The new episode, waiting for the series still continuing. So press the play button right bloody now. I mean, I don't have much to say about SATINA. I mean, mostly it was very simple episode about baseball. So idea will be in baseball, am I one of my characters getting hurt? So it because himself having the baseball ball in his eyes. Which again, mostly, I want it to be cartoony and looking nice-ish. But again, mostly, not much can say. I mean, mostly just simple me who have an eye baseball in his eyes. Maybe I was thinking about making him an astral of SATINA, Hanadeg with that stuff. But mostly I think I changed my idea to go with a very simple thumbnails. Will be, I don't know. Also, I have no idea for what to do for this one. My idea was dry. Like, not so dry, I would say it's not pretty nice. I would say I kind of maybe... Okay, you could see that I did this little circle effect, like this cartoony. Okay, it was supposed to be like me experimenting with this jaw going outside the head or eyes going outside the head. So like, having this... How can I describe it? Usually I draw the head, and inside of this line everything on the face is supposed to be. But I kind of want to do the mouth, which again will go outside of this liner, and this liner will get to the shape of the mouth, so I kind of making... I have no idea to describe it. You can see it in the mouse, and you can see it with the eyes, but with the eyes you have to remove because I thought it will be looking weird. Because again, I have no idea what I felt this way, but for some reason I thought it will be looking weird. But for this panel, it will be just damn it, and again pain, and that's up. An eyeball replaces his eyes fully. Once again, I can say again, this panel is very simple, mostly just panel to get told with. Because again, mostly I have no other ideas for something interesting, and again I just decided to go with Pink of the Series and Mayo C. Maybe I could draw SATINA, although SATINA, I don't know, others can also get the ball in your eyes, and that's where the idea come from. Yeah, not much can say. I mean, I did this baseball, I did this little stitches, not sure how great they are, I don't know. Did this arms, I need to hide it. Also I tried to bloody learn how to put my characters in perspective. Okay? Whenever I do panels, I always try characters to bloody to fit the box. Like they in a box, I want the full body to be in the box. Whatever I draw, I want to be visible. But also recently I want to learn how to do this where I slice the characters and some details go outside of this box. Like how hair go outside of this box. Usually I bloody try to keep all the hair in. But maybe I need to try hair out, like they're outside of the box. And the body or the arms and that stuff. I mean, okay, the body is one of those things I do outside of the box. It's a hair I usually prefer not to do outside of the box. But outside I want to like check image too much because again it get pixelated. So maybe that's one reason I try to do outside a little bit of the box to keep some lines so more thicker. But also I recently learned new tricks to keep my lines thicker. I'm not sure when I start using it, but I will tell you. Right after the next video, which will be the thumbnails for Among Us. We return to Among Us. Now obviously we return to Among Us, I still bloody play this game. I have no idea how many times I've been talking about this, but Among Us bloody need to have a chat. Because again, okay, this game will totally ban from the chat. I mean, it does have chat, but it's called Discord on Friends. Once I want to chat with some random people who can have interesting personality. Yes, idea for this gameplay session will be the fact that I did nothing in this gameplay session. Well, I did play some games, but once again, the one that is coming to me, I got on a draw server with 4 people, 1 imposter, and we all convent. And again, one of them could be a shapeshifter. And most again, it's exactly the same as last time. I would say the first time I played the normal lobby was interesting and full of emotions, but again, I can now hit the space where Among Us is not very interesting, because again, for now, nothing interesting is happening. It's just long text and long reads. Then plus I'm not a fast typer, and I cannot fix my mistake when I make them, because Among Us does not allow you to go back on your text and fix the mistakes. So mostly again, on this game, I just bloody yeah, I bloody just go and do my tasks and then try to have some fun jokes, but again, I'm not fast able to joke because I need to type, and I can't type all my jokes I want to make. Once I would never play, I just always want to make a jokes and some comments. And again, with talking to people, I also want to make some jokes and comments, but again, mostly I just can't type such complicated jokes on the keyboard. So voice chat would totally be great, and honestly, this game will be much more interesting. Maybe, I'm not sure, I kinda... Maybe I need some more things to this game, maybe like new maps, or maybe events, so I don't know, I already did catch the events. I need events which I can happen randomly. Or maybe like new, although I can't get this new roles or that stuff and find. So, yeah, I don't know, maybe at some point I will get tired of a month, and again, maybe I'll stream it, although, I'm not sure. I cannot feel safe with streaming this game, because again, who knows what kind of nicknames people will come up with, or what they will type, and again, it just will keep there on my streams. And YouTube will not be able to tell who did it, and they will thought it was me, and then do something. Although they will just demonetize me. Yeah, I think they'll just demonetize me. Although, would they give me a strike for this one? I don't know. Honestly, don't know. But it's not, I don't know, like, again, this gameplay session, the idea was not much, it was just previous as last gameplay session. So the idea will be Monoric sitting, cross his legs, and first of all, his mouth will be his Among Us eye. His eyes will be actually at the top, and I tried to do this effect. You know how the people put pencils on the lips and try to hold it right there? I tried to do the same effect, but I couldn't figure out how to make it nice. It's gonna look like he's bloody chewing this pencil, but I have no idea how to do this. I don't know. Originally I was trying to make this cartoony lips again look like a number 3. But again, I have no idea how to put pencil there, so... I don't know. And I would say generally Monoric does not look like he normally used to look. I mean, his eyes is kind of way more bigger, and maybe not to the center of his head. But body, I don't know, like again, it's like again one of the simple funnels, but again, to get it all with. I don't know, it's like punish and not punish at the same time. That also did like big eyes for Monoric. Well, it's supposed to be like look like it closed, so it kind of why it's so big. And plus, it's also I've been talking about like a little bit going to the body and like creating this little lump. Okay, maybe like lump, maybe I can call it lump. But let's note, very simple thumbnail, and again the same backup of command. There's not much can say, doing the shadow, borrowing them again, and once again that's it. So the next video will be thumbnails for Wilmot warehouse. Okay, let's go right now. Wilmot warehouse, again they accept my defeat. Again, in this game I completely lost because I failed to organize, and now it's bloody hard for me to find all the stuff. Plus in this game there's no like thing as losing, you just don't get points. But again, you kinda get delivered and get a new item. So kinda now just accept my fate that I fail. So kinda try to get to the end of this game and restart it to try much better. So yeah, we'll play this game once more and we'll try bloody to fix everything. So once again, the point of this thumbnail will be the fact that I'm freaking blind. Again, okay, I bloody know that I'm blind and I know that I do lots of mistakes. Like, okay, I bloody watch my montage and also check my videos on YouTube to see if it's okay to go and need to do some fixing. And whenever I bloody montage the videos, I always bloody see my problems. I always see the items I miss. I always see the mistakes I did. So mostly, me montaging is a bloody nice way to bloody learn how to play the game. Plus also, when I bloody watch montage, I also like getting a new strategy and trying to figure out stuff much better. I mean, bloody hell, I remember in the Steel Sky, I remember just seeing the mouse going to some items and they just light it up. Also, I remember bridge. I see all the mistake with my bridges and then just realize how to make a nice bridge. And I'll be honest, like the fact that I'm recording my games, it's also like bloody amazing to think that I do that because I can actually notice what I did wrong and I can watch it in replay. Plus again, some secrets of the game I can see, like for example, I think one of the secrets will be the secret of man, but have some weird text on some weird language, and will be what else will be? I think like some random characters appeared in the game of Command Finale. Yes, that stuff. And what else? No, nothing much. I mean, mostly in this game, I learn mistakes. Okay, with this game I don't really learn mistakes. I just noticed that there was items I didn't notice and it was right there, right in front of me. So, kinda make me hate myself because I freaking blind. Not blind, okay, my problem with this game, first of all, the fact that I was not organizing the first time. The problem that I pay attention to one item, but not all items together. So I can like focus on one item, trying to find this item, while the second item is like bloody next to me. And the second thing that I do a very bad check of my surrounding areas. The third, I don't know what the third problem will be. The fact I forgot the fact I can dash. And maybe the third, I sometimes like I'm thinking I cannot think of releasing the box and getting the box from better angle. And also, I don't know, like I think it's just the one improvements in the games I have right now. And will continue having unless I I honestly don't see myself changing the way I'm thinking right now. Again, I can only focus on one thing, and that's one thing I will be focusing on. I think it's a problem which I face constantly, like with bridge construction, focus on one bridge, but ignoring the other bridge. Now I finish the other bridge and think it's fully complete, I go to the second bridge without thinking that I can do something with the first bridge I was working on. You can also, man, you can watch all my gameplay footage and you can see the moments when I just focus on one thing but I ignore the other things. Man, there's like a lot of cases like this one. You can even make a whole compilation of these moments. It's like, it's totally a compilation of moment. Which again, I'm not sure I ever made. Who knows? Okay, but I never talk about this panel. Well, the whole panel will be, first of all, full background, which again will be copy of Wilmot, like black and white. I have characters who putting his cats on the box and saying this is X. But again, they're supposed to say that he's blind or stupid or that stuff. And mostly again, it's Leaf. And mostly, yeah, I don't know, I just trying to show that I'm blind and that's all. So the next thumbnail will be a thumbnail for Metal Family reaction. Yes, about time. Well, it's a very simple thumbnail and again, very simple thumbnail and look nice-ish. But also have some cheap moments. Okay, this thumbnail is lovely in a which I think I finally able to do like full-time Metal Family art style. I think with lots of those art styles, I think I was failing. But in the first Metal Family art style, you couldn't tell it's supposed to be a Metal Family. Because again, I think I did those Metal Families, but they do more details and that stuff, and I think it's hard to tell it's supposed to be Metal Family. This one, I think you can tell it's supposed to be Metal Family. I mean, again, without specification, you can maybe say, is it though? And yeah, this Metal Family. I did the eyes, I did the ears, and I tried to be close to the original. And I can somewhat nail it, I'm not sure. But also again, the whole point of this thumbnail will be the fact I felt bad for chap, chipe. Again, the Russian will be chess, the English will be chap. So I guess for chipe or chess, whatever you want to be called. I guess if you English want to be called, I don't know, I'm not sure again. I watched the Russian first or chess is more original to me. But I think it's supposed to be a funny name. So yeah, for this one, it's gonna get me to thinking about the deeper lore of this city. And again, talking about myself and about me. Pursuing my goal, pursuing my life, and again, kinda... I get related to the character. I did the whole speech. If you want to hear it, you can go to the channel. I will not remember it right now. But again, it's most of the fact I connect to the character, the fame hunting, the... what is the right thing to do, and what is the right thing to do. It's hard to tell what's the right thing to do. It's gonna get me to the thinking process again. Is the thing that do chess is bad? Can it shown to be bad? But also like another perspective, is it? Like it was not bad, and it would be good. Was it correct thing to do? Also like bloody choose the family or career. And yeah, most somebody will say family, but also with some people I can see why they choose career. Yeah, I'm not sure, it's like very complicated thing. And again, there's people who agree and people who disagree. Once again, I would agree with it's bloody complicated matter. And again, I can't just put it to the words. It is very complicated. But for this thumbnail also, yeah, it will be just me holding yourself connected to the chats. And mostly again, because he wear the same clothes and I also did the same comment. We connected with... No, I don't remember, did I make a comment about the clothes? But once again with chats, I decided to cheat. Not cheat in a way which again I didn't want to draw his full body, so I decided to just draw him from the back. Once again the exactly hair he think, he have, his jacket. Mostly I didn't want to draw a full-time chat, so again I just do something very simple. And again myself, with his nails, I think it's very close to Metal Family nails. I think they have this squarish nails, without color in. But again, if you have makeup, they will be covered in. And once again, man, not much can say. Again, very simple thumbnail, and again, that's why I like this thumbnail. But again, mostly again, okay, I think it's impossible to know it's supposed to be chats. And I'm not sure even will I, no, yeah, link the characters of the show. I will totally link it. I don't know, you can't really tell it's supposed to be chats. It's from the back, so you cannot tell. But again, we'll say, yeah, not much can say. So the next one will be... Oh yeah, actually, yeah, I just noticed it was the exact moment when I bloody start doing this. I will tell what to start doing. So the next one will be for my reaction of the and beyond. The and beyond. So before I forget, the new thing I do, I start copying the line layers, and when I sync the image, I will copy the line layers, and because the pixelated image become more blue, lines become more blurry, and become more translucent. The lines on the top layer, on the bottom layer, top layer, doesn't matter, will get thick. And they will get dark, so I can now find a way to solve this problem of me shrinking the image and then get pixelated. So the next one will be me react to and beyond, and most again the idea will be first of all my connection self-positive will be ghost with elf ears, eyes in the skin, and they will be done in art style of 5 years later. I just find some characters and try to do exactly copy, well not exact copy, I try to be close to this art style as much as I can. And mostly, did I nail it? Somewhat. I mean, the eyes, the fingers, okay, I think they have more squarish nails. I mean, they have, I think it can be called realistic nails. I think they even colored in some cases, they colored in. But I decided to do what I like more, the simple fingerless nails, which again, just simple lines. Also, again, it's not, I just copy the head and just draw a new body for negative self. For positive self, he will be but become a god, because in this NsBR episode we talk about the ghosts who live long and ghost zone will become a god. And once again, it will be cheap or not. Well, yeah, I'm cheap and my positive self cheap, me, dream to become a god of the ghost world. Mostly again, negative self teasing him and saying it will only happen after a long amount of years. But they're immortal, so it could be possible. Although I would say for positive self it will be some more extra years. Once again, drawing the tie, again drawing a new tie. Okay, I think I learned 1 minute way how to draw tie, but I just forget it. Again, typical me. So on this note, yeah, it's like very simple thumbnail, and again, mostly not much you can say, it's like just simple thumb. Well done, nice work with characters, but again, there's nothing movements, there's no backgrounds. Okay, for background, they decided to do a ghost world. So just mess with colors, mess with translucency, and just did lots of those things. So most for this thumbnail, yeah, it's like very simple. I mean, all the working characters, nicest work, but also I found a nice way to cheat with my character's body proportions. Just copying them because they were supposed to be twins, and again, copy the head, just draw new body. Although, okay, I draw like a very big ant. Did I forget to bloody shrink it or what? Okay, I totally maybe forgot to shrink it. But also on this note, yeah, very simple thumbnail. Again, mostly, okay, I would say it's lovely thumbnail, but again, simple thumbnail. Also, interesting, if I did color positive self eyes with 3 colors, it would be white, blue, and dark blue, while negative self only have gray blue. I can't forget that I did that thing. And also for nose, yeah, they have those realistic kind of noise, I would call it. And I would say 5 years later art style is realistic, but also cartoony. I'd have lots of realistic body proportions, like nose and fingers. But on this note, not much can say, so go to the next one, right? Bloody now. It will be for Bridge Construction. Also very simple thumbnail, it's just simple thumbnail. The next one will be me drawing mouse and morality, because first of all, it was one of those moments when I noticed the character's details. In this gameplay session, I noticed details on the Miles' body, like his eyes going in all the body, him actually wearing a hat, and once again it's one of those moments that I've been talking about, but I don't remember how much. Also when I just have this moment of realization, like I once had that moment with Principal Louis from American Dad, where I look at him and just realize, this guy have a face. I mean, you can see that he have a face, but it was one of those moments where bloody, he have a face. And it was this moment, when I noticed his eyes are a little bit indents into the head, he have wrinkles, his body is circular and that stuff. So it was a moment when I realized about body proportion of Miles. And also again, this thumbnail will be about Miles because again, this guy have his heroic sacrifice in this game. But again, as I was right, there was no emotional input. Well, sadly. I kinda wish I had, but again, there was no emotional input. I think mostly because first of all, he died multiple times to my eyes, because again, it's puzzle games where you can fail. And I kinda already understand his death and it was not a big surprise. Again, it was like shock and say why. But again, I kinda like really fastly accepted it. And also again, because lots of characters are picked, so they don't have like a story or tell to tell. Once again, they just going like this. Although kind of felt bad for him and not want him to die, well, like I said, I can expect he can die. I mean, he have heart problem, and again, the fact that he can die, I can't accept it a very long time ago. Like the second he tell about his heart problem, it was the time I accepted his heart problem. But on this note, it's simple minus. Again, I kind of want to give it a bit more in Astro of Brita's Crash, but again, it's like very pretty-ish. And I think I could not nail it. Although maybe I can, I don't know, maybe I could make... I can totally like make eyes bigger. But okay, I remember the tricks I learned recently. Well, it's about 3D animation, but again, it's how you get this cartoony outline. Where you make a model, make the second model and make it slightly bigger. And that's how you get this cartoony outline. Maybe I could do something similar. Or maybe I just need to bloody play with my brushes, because again, I just go... And with my brush I only pick one size and then change it when I need to make it smaller. But I don't know, I bloody hate using thick outlines, because again, I don't know, I just hate using thick outlines. I think lots of people use those thick outlines, and Ink Tank use them and even color them in different colors to fit the characters. There's lots of places where they use thick liners, but I really just like thick liners. I think only, yeah, I really just like it, I don't know, for some reason it's not my favorite thing to do. But once again, this formula, as I said earlier, was very simple. The background, I can stop using the cartoony cloud and decided to go with Gradient tool to make the sky slightly wider. I just really hate this cartoony, well, not hate, but again, I said the cartoony and I want my style to be this cartoon. I want my style to be somewhat serious. Although again, it's kind of like sky. Okay, sky is blue. There's nothing you can change about it. Like making it red, making it bloody gray will not make it better. Also kinda, okay, this thumbnail art style I decided to go with very simple art style. Also you can notice I kinda also try to cheat the post himself in the art style of Constructor. His slightly scabish eyes and him having, yeah, I'm not again his bias, I'll try to do ears and eyes. It's blocky, but again I would say it's not freaking art style of Constructor, it's my art style. It just with different eye structure. But on this note, we'll go to the, and also the fact that I do black pupils. Let's kind of look at how I usually used to draw my characters, where they have just pure white eyes. This is certainly some black pupils. Because the characters in this game do have like purely black pupils. But then it's not that much I can say, so for next thumbnail will be... Actually, I can say that Miles kind of have dirt, but again it's like very simple. And again, it also not nail his body proportion. Again, one of his arms is way bigger than other arms, and in game he is more circular. He have body of freaking Mitchell from Mitchell's vs. Machine of the Dead, if you don't know what Mitchell's I'm talking about. Like, it's a whole family Mitchells. The Mitchell Dead kept this body proportion, but different head shape. But on this note, the next one will be the thumbnail for me reacts to Odd Ones Out Lost Media. Actually, this video doing pretty great. Or maybe because the Odd Ones Out. I mean, people bloody like the Odd Ones Out. Again, that's very simple thumbnail, and again, most thumbnail to get to go with. Okay, so the next one will be me react to Lost Media of the Odd Ones Out. By Lost Media, I mean the video he deleted so unlisted. And again, it kinda was the idea that with some videos I was uncomfortable, with some videos I was questioning why they got deleted. With some videos I understand why they were deleted, with other videos I don't understand completely why they were deleted. With videos I understand why they were deleted, I kinda copy it to code them to keep little beats, and then my timer. And with other videos, I decided to keep them fully. Mostly again, I really have some concern and didn't know what James would think about me reacting to this stuff. So kinda the idea of fun will be, let's open this Pandora box, let's see what will be, let's see what happens. And actually, it's kinda surprised because this video is freaking booming on my channel. Okay, I would say every Odd One video is kinda booming on my channel. The Jaden, where the Odd One appeared, it's bloody booming and it's like almost one of my popular videos of reactions. This video gets slightly popular and already in short period of time get lots of views. I don't know, people may just like the Odd Ones Out. Maybe I need to, well, okay, react to him more obviously. Not like constantly, but again try to add some more of him. Because again it will be my main, okay, the main idea will be my point of self and horny self, because again I like drawing them. And again point of self will be opening this box and horny self for first time, okay not first time. I think they budgets, but again they're like, are you idiot or not? And again kinda, okay, let's say my body proportion is slightly different from what I usually do. And again he did the iconic negative self, the arm cross thing. The bloody, yeah I do them constantly. And again point of self will be on his legs opening this box. And again for backgrounds, okay, the first background is just gradient tools on colors. I have no desire to make some simply hard complicated backgrounds, so I decided to do and cheat with backgrounds. Once again I would say it was happening when I'm about to go to job. Well, not about to go to job, it's when I'm about to go to sleep for job. And again we're talking about my job, okay, I get a new job, that's the whole story, that's the whole point. Like I get myself a new job, which again to do, and now my video, I was not able to make them constantly, there will be some days I have no video to upload. I mean, we'll still upload, like you know, still times when I'm working, I probably will check the videos and maybe add some more details to the video. That's like the only thing I can do while this working. When I'm returning home, I can upload the video and can make new videos. So mostly again, yeah, kind of like this. So again, the schedule can change slightly. But again, I will try to make some videos in advance. Although I can try today. Okay, today I kind of thought about reacting to murder drones, but again, murder drones will only come up tomorrow when I go to job. So I will return from home, react to murder drones, react to someone else, not gonna comment on that, and then I will go ahead with my channel, because bloody hell I need some reacts to my reaction channel. There's nothing. I mean, I get ahead with my gaming channel the first time stream, so one video will not get uploaded, but I really need to try and get ahead of my channel. So for this thumbnail, man, I didn't talk a lot about this thumbnail. I think cheap legs maybe wrongly proportioned, but like I want him to be laying on his legs. But nah, it's like very simple thumbnail. Again, I said earlier why it makes it so simple. But once again, it's just fine thumbnail, which again seems to be working. Only because again it's James. So the next video will be for my gameplay of Grid Defense. Also very simple thumbnail. Okay, so my next one will be Greedy Style, because again I don't do him often. It is one of the characters I don't draw often. It will be also Moody me and Greedy me. Then Negative me and Positive me and Hot me is one I draw often. But now there's also Anxiety Self and Void Self. Which again with Void Self I think I only drew him 2 times. And again one of those times it will all match it together. with my executive self. Well, he's new, so there will be time for it to draw here. So for this one, and because mostly I was playing with defense, and I actually tried to replay my mission to get a bad start. And then when I get this bad start, a good start, I will bloody continue. Once again, one gameplay session was very simple, but the other gameplay session was very hard. I think the one which is again very hard is where I need to bloody build way for my enemies. Again, I need to cut the ways they can go, and also I need to bloody strategize slightly, which again bloody complicated because it kind of become a puzzle. Puzzle with multiple choices, which again is the one I bloody find the hardest. And since when I established that my greedy self is one who do 100% in those achievements, he will be the one who will try to get a good start and like try to play this game on all medals or that stuff. And once again, I said will be these characters who, I don't remember the name, but I think he was like one century characters who command me and help me. And mostly it will be him talking while you're doing this. And I kind of decided to create this idea of simulation. But for this one, the original was started using gradient tool, but also decided to do some aesthetic of the level was in. So it was ice and that stuff. And we kind of in this icy biome. Then once again get him up pointing up. And once again, enough I can say it's like very simple thumbnail. And again, as I do it, very simple. So the next one will be thumbnail for this thumbnail. It will be me establishing the fact that I'm not having my Hiatus again. I think you can tell that I'm not having it, but again, for safety, let's do it once more. So yeah, and I will be this me celebrating with the head and this little blow things. Nothing much can say, and again, my body proportion is kind of different. Okay, why different? Because my mouse kind of got broken. I don't know, is it still broken or not? I don't know, like my mouse will get busted and I cannot think about buying my new mouse because my roller thing bloody glitchy. Like I'm trying to roll down, slightly go up, and then it's just going up and down. I don't know, it kind of maybe get, how can I describe it? Little bit, when I scroll down, maybe it's like getting the up button as well. So kinda, I'm going down, then go up, and I go down, 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 up, and then it gets stuck in a loop of going up and down. But again, maybe not this one. Okay, like the thumbnail for my Protopia and my reaction, which again I will tell later, totally was busted back then. So kinda will get myself a new mouse. Most for this thumbnail, it's like very simple, not much can say. So for this note, yeah. My Hiatus isn't happening, but okay, maybe still will have, who knows, maybe that will be last time, last day, who knows. But I was told that not happening, and I will try to believe it for now, but who knows, it was bureaucracy, so maybe they can screw me over. But on this note, without much to say, that's it of this video. Nice to be back. I will kinda still delay into 1 week, so 3 weeks, my bloody delay of my videos. But again, I kinda have the Venomized characters now, well not Venomized, the new Venom video coming soon. Kinda starts working on the Smash video again, but starts only still not going fully. Because again, more 3 days, yeah, I think I have enough time. Because again, we'll start working on some other project. But on this note, without much to say, so I don't know, just go to my social media, go to my other channel, support me, like, share, do that stuff. And mostly, I don't know, just have a nice day, roll and bye!